Good evening, mortals. The show which you are about to watch is entitled The Dark Hour and will contain vulgarity and scenes of graphic real-life violence. It is also anti-religion and completely metal. If this will offend you or anybody in your family, please change the channel now. King Video Cable and Northwest Community Cable have nothing to do with the attitudes, beliefs, or ideas held here within, so please don't run to them with your complaints. So have a good night, and if you watch the show, from here on out, it's your own fault if you're offended.
To die. Everybody has to die. But there can be happiness beyond death.
Hey, what's up? You're on the Dark Hour. This is Rob. We're here with Immolation. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves now.
Ross Dolan, bass vocals.
Robert Vigna, guitar.
All right, these fine young men are here with fucking Internal Bleeding and 6 Feet Under. First of all, how's the tour going so far?
Good, really good. We've been playing to good crowds. Responses have been good, and you know, it's a good bill. Every band's pretty different, you know, so it's going really well.
All right, I'm going to ask the typical question that I know you've been asked for over probably the last 3 years. What happened with the Roadrunner deal, and how did you get hooked up with Metal Blade?
Well, first of all, we'd like to introduce our new drummer, Alex Hernandez.
Hello.
And as far as Roadrunner, basically they just weren't really into the band and into the music, so you know, we just split with them. They didn't really want to deal with us anymore. We didn't want to deal with them because obviously they're not really into promoting our band. I mean, they wanted to do our second album, but you know, just got to the point where they felt that if it didn't come out by a certain time, it wouldn't be worth putting out, and obviously we felt differently about that, so you know, that was it with that label. It took a while to get Metal Blade's interest, but you know, we think it was worth the time it took, because we spent a lot of time over the past few years making like a better foundation for the band as far as the business end of things and everything. So it's not like we were writing songs for like 4 years. Most of the album was written like in 94 and 95, right before we went to the studio. So I mean, Metal Blade's just 100 times better. They're real down to earth. We deal with them one-on-one. You know, there's less bullshit involved. You know, we're a lot happier, and it's a better label, and got a better drummer, and everything's gonna be like 100% better in the future now. So.
Cool. Did you guys have any other label interests other than Metal Blade, or was it just Metal Blade from the go?
There were a lot of labels interested, you know, smaller labels. Nuclear Blast got in touch with us like sent us a contract right after we were off of Roadrunner. But, you know, we didn't want to jump on the first thing because we wanted to make sure things were done right this time. You know, we learned from our experiences with Roadrunner, and we didn't want that same thing to happen again. So, you know, we didn't want to just jump on the first thing that came along, so.
Someday
This may be sort of, I don't know how to put it across, but it might be a touchy kind of question in a way. I mean, it is no offense, but since the first demo I heard from you guys was right before Dawn of Possession back in '89 or '90 or whenever the fuck it was. Since then, I feel, you guys have been putting out some good stuff, but it seemed like with Dawn of Possession, it kind of didn't catch on, say like maybe the Cannibal Corpses did. Why do you feel that you guys didn't appeal to the huge, not the huge, but the major audience, the death metal audience?
Well, I think because at the time when our album came out, it got lumped into like the countless other bands who came out at that point in time, even though we had been around for a few years before those bands. At that time, the whole scene kind of exploded, and bands were getting signed left and right. And when someone goes into a record store, it's hard to really distinguish what's good and what's not when you're looking at 20 or 30 new releases in front of you. So you pick up a few that aren't so good, you kind of get discouraged, with the whole scene. But in the past couple of years, since Dawn of Possession has been out, we've been getting a lot of mail from people who are just picking it up and realizing that what it was at the time, you know, and that it was something special. It wasn't just, you know, something that was just slopped together, you know. So it stood the test of time, you know. People are still writing to us or picking it up. That's all that matters to us, you know. The people who do pick it up are really into it, and, you know, they're the diehards, you know. They still are into the band, so.
Cool. Being since you guys have been around since, you know, way back when, rigor mortis before Immolation and whatnot, you've seen the scene sort of metamorphosis itself, or however you'd say it. How do you see it being different, and do you think it's good or bad? And plus the huge amount of bands are out there, do you see that as a positive or a negative thing?
Well, it's definitely a positive thing in one aspect, because it shows that the scene is still thriving. You know, there's people who are interested in the music. There are new bands or new faces, new fanzines. You know, so it's basically somewhat the same in a sense. It's just that it's new faces. You know, you know, of course there are differences. The only thing that I could say negative about the fact that there's a lot of bands is that, like I said earlier, it's too many bands that aren't really doing something original. Kind of hurts it a little bit, you know, because people don't know what's good, they don't know what to pick up, you know. But I think right now, at this point in time, there's not too much coming out that's really that great, you know, and I think it's been like that, to be honest with you, for the last year or so. There hasn't been that much stuff coming out. So for us, I think it's an ideal time to put out an album, you know, because, you know, there's not too much coming out. It's like things are kind of at a low right now, you know, and rather than being like 1,000 things coming out and people don't know what's going on, you know.
All right, we're going to bust to a video, but before we go to a video, I'm going to ask you guys this. Say if you guys in Internal Bleeding and 6 Feet Under were put into the Ultimate Fighting Championship, who do you say would fucking kick ass on who?
Steel toe boots.
Yeah.
Steel toe boots.
Breath, so.
All right, that says it all. We'll be back in a minute with some more Immolation. Let me check out. Hey, what's up? We're back here with Immolation on the 6 Feet Under and Internal Bleeding U.S. leg of their tour, I guess. I want to ask you guys, your new album, Here and After, compared to Dawn of Possession, what do you see as like the strengths of your newer album?
It's all around a better album. It's more intense. It has more feeling. There's more going on in the song structures without it getting too technical, without it getting too crazy. It's definitely the Immolation style. It's just a lot heavier, a lot more destructive, and a lot more time was put into writing the lyrics. I think if people read into the lyrics,
Sorry about that.
I think if people read the lyrics on a new album, they'll see that a lot of time was spent into it, and I think a lot of people could relate to where we're coming from on this album as far as the lyrics, you know. So it's a better album.
Sure.
I think you pretty much covered that.
Cool. Yeah. All right, hey, what's up? We're back with one of the wonderful members of Immolation and Crazy Larry, the road man from fucking hell. If any of you people remember, he was shown briefly on our interview with Grave quite some time ago, about a year and a half ago, so hopefully you remember him. Pretty much my final question for you is, if some dude came up to you, never heard of you guys before, but he's into the music, and he said, you know, what are you guys, and why should I buy your CDs, what would you tell him?
Well, I tell him if he wants to hear some good music with feeling that's gonna just fucking knock him, blow him fuck away, then to check it out, because, you know, that's what it's about. It's good music, it's written intelligently, the lyrics are good, and, you know, check it out. Bye.
I guess I do have one more question on that note. Lyrically, you know, you guys kind of got I don't want to say an anti-Christianity statement, but, you know, whatever. What does that come from? Where does it stem from? And who writes lyrics and where do they come from?
It's basically not so much anti-Christianity. It is in a sense, but it's more anti-religion, you know, because we all pretty much were brought up with religious backgrounds in one way or another. So each song in this new album in particular deals with a different aspect of religion, you know, from our point of view. There are feelings, you know, and you know, they deal with different aspects of religion because it affects people in different ways. It affects everybody, maybe in a small way, maybe in a large way, but it does affect everybody, we believe. And it's just our personal views and feelings on it, you know. And I think if you read lyrics to like let's say the song "I Feel Nothing" on a new album, that pretty much, you know, says it word for word how we feel about the whole thing, you know. And then each song from therein, like "Nailed to Gold," "Burn with Jesus," they all have different views on different points, you know, that we believe. So
Cool. I'd really like to thank you for being here. I know it's been a hassle. We've been short on time, so it's had to been cut short. I'm a little bit drunk, so I can't remember shit, as usual. In closing, we're going to turn to fucking Crazy Larry and have his thoughts on the world in general.
Let me tell you, all you fucking pussies better come to the show when Immolation's playing.
Rock on, brothers. Fucking... If you're not down here, you're fucking missing out on something special. Immolation's been around since the beginning. They're one of the fucking best bands around. They're one of the only good death metal bands still left. Everybody else generally nowadays kind of sucks, so fucking you're missing out, man. See, you want to do a promo? Will you do a promo? Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the show. Hopefully you enjoyed the Immolation interview we just played for you. We're going to be playing some few bands that have been sent to us today, or not today, but in the past few months actually. We're going to be playing some Burzum, which we just got probably about a month ago, I'd say. Ooh, I'm not even centered. We got some Burzum a little bit ago, the new Burzum album, Philosophum from Misanthropy Records. They were good enough to send us that, so cheers to y'alls. Caught the camera switch. We're going to be playing Sepsism out of, I believe, California. They sent that to Mahoney, so I don't know. I can't really tell you. I believe I heard some of that a while ago, and it was pretty fucking heavy. So you should probably enjoy it. Playing some is it Disencumbrance or Discumbrance? Disencumbrance. That was also sent to Mahoney. I've never even heard of that until today. They're like a Christian metal band from wherever. From Texas, and we're also going to be playing some Impetus, like right now. You're going to be checking them out. They're from Chicago, or not Chicago, but from Illinois, somewhere, I believe Dixon, Illinois. Got this like way back in November, so sorry, Chad. Sorry it's taking so long. Chad also does a record label distribution sort of thing called Stellar Records, I believe. So you might want to write to him, get in touch with him. I know he's, when he sent me his little package, he had a pretty good list of different zines and like radio shows and whatnot, and he included us on the radio show list, which we're not, obviously, so whatever. But thanks for putting us on there anyways, Chad. And for the rest of you, here's Impetus. This is Chad's band. Check them out. It's pretty good from what I remember. I haven't heard it in a couple months at least, but from what we were doing on the sound check here today, it sounds pretty tasty. So check it out. Enjoy it. Write to them if you like them. Don't if you don't. We'll be back in a bit with some Sepsism. Hello, back on the show. Just played the Deranged video for you. I forgot to mention that we had gotten that. That's a nice little addition to our show. We appreciate those guys sending it, and we enjoyed the video. I think it's one of the better videos we have, actually, to tell you the fucking truth. Next band we're going to be playing is some Sepsism, as I had promised, out of California. I was going to tell you the name of the song, but I've forgotten it. Something about mangled torsos or something to that effect. So it's pretty good stuff. I enjoy the tape, so you probably should too. Quick note, I also forgot we received promo copies of the new Cannibal Corpse album featuring George Corpse Grinder on vocals, replacing Chris Barnes, of course. So we're going to be playing some of that probably at the end of the show. Not for the closing credits, but like the last little thing before the closing credits. Whatever, that's coming out May 15th, I believe. Amorphous has got some new stuff coming out. We also are supposedly, our friend Ed Ballock at Black Market in Canada said he was going to be sending out a big package for the show, like a new Cemetery video. I can't remember who else he said had new videos, but he's going to be sending the new Necrophobic album, new Edge of Sanity, which I already possess, thanks to Dan Swano of Edge of Sanity.
What else? New Flesh Crawl, some other stuff like that. So we got some good stuff coming. There should be some good releases in the coming months. So whatever, stick around. Here's Sepsism from California. We still have Burzum, some Cannibal Corpse, and the Disencumbrance, or whatever the hell it's called, those God-loving people. So stick around. There should be some good metal coming your way. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the show. That was My Dying Bride. It's one of our newer videos. I forgot to mention we had that. Hope you enjoyed it. Right about now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about Midwest Metal. It's a little production out of Chicago or somewhere in Illinois. Tom is the guy's name. I can't remember his last name right now for the life of me, but when you write to him, put it care of Tom, or else you can just write to Midwest Metal. We had a little bit of a problem with this guy in the beginning of our relationship with him. He thought we were some rip-offs or whatever. I don't even remember what happened, but some pretty, I'd say some, I don't want to say some words were exchanged, but I don't know, there were just some, whatever. Anyways, he does Midwest Metal. It's obviously a metal zine, but it's not like straight-up death, black metal, whatever. He does all kinds of stuff. Like in this issue, he's got Internal Bleeding, Marauder, we're going to be playing a video right after this, and they suck. They suck bad, and you'll see when you see the video. Just a bunch of idiots. If you were to hear the song without seeing it, it wouldn't be half as bad, but these guys are idiots, man. But anyways, he's also got Internal Bleeding and Mind Rot and Oppressor and Cathedral and some other good stuff in here. So it's not a bad, it's a pretty good, well-rounded out periodical. So whatever, write to him. Now, after I shut up here, we're going to be playing you the new Burzum from Misanthropy in England. They were good enough to send it to us, which is very cool. If you've heard Burzum before, you're going to enjoy this quite a bit, or if you like Burzum, I should say you'll enjoy this quite a bit. It's a very good album. If you've never heard Burzum before, this will give you a good idea of what Burzum is about. So you can write to the label if you're interested, and you'll get it from them. They've also got, I believe, a double vinyl version of this out, which is, I think, like $30 or something. I don't remember. But anyways, it's a good album. If you like it, write to Misanthropy, and if you're interested in a pretty decent zine there, you can write to Tom at Midwest Metal and tell him I sent you and that he still owes me fucking money. So whatever. See you later.
Give your name. Rivals meeting face to face. They see you bow down in shame. Run, you run so far. Escape to nowhere. I smell the path you fled. Turn your head, you're dead. I am the master killer. Fall to me. Pray for a way out. Which you can't see. I, the master killer, strike you down. Can't be defeated. I own the crown. Your solemn sanctuary has
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the show. You saw for yourself that fucking Marauder was kick-ass, man. Anyways, Tom, did you round up that money you owe me yet? Next thing we're going to be doing for you is playing some brand spanking new Cannibal Corpse. It's coming out, what, like May 24th or some shit like that? May 21st, around in that area somewhere. So, of course, features George Corpse Grinder, formerly of Monstrosity, on lead vocals. I'm looking at you on camera! Anyways, check it out. If you like it, it'll be out soon. Metal Blade was good enough to send it to us. After that, if there's still time, we're going to be playing a video from the new Sepultura offering, which I believe is called Roots. I don't know. I don't like them anymore, so I really don't keep up on that sort of shit. Anyways, Mike Patton from Faith No More is on their new album, which pretty much tells you it sucks. Anyways, this is the end of the show. This is the end of my glory for this episode, and fucking metal.
Send me your code.
The medicine arrives, positive obsession.